Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyen. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, everyone. I was inclined to share with you a little bit of a backstory that can help you, that has also helped me with stopping the triggers that I have been introduced to since I signed on to this twin flame journey, and it has helped me out significantly, and I know that it will help so many of you out, because really honestly, it's not the separation from our twin that really hurts us the most. What hurts us the most on this journey are the triggers. And I am about to share with you how to get rid of the triggering, which I don't think that anyone on YouTube has a video about how to stop being triggered by your twin. And for some of you that don't know what trigger or being triggered means, it means that your twin basically makes you have an emotional charge by their actions, words, or deeds. Now, if you're just into that type of stuff and you want to do the healing and you want to have those wounds exposed to you and you don't mind, then maybe, this may not be the video for you. But if you are at that ascension level where you no longer want the lessons, you're ready for your rewards, you're ready for your divine partner by design, not necessarily your twin flame, but maybe a fated partner that was a backup partner, or someone that is going to love you without the toxicity and give you a sacred union and honor the relationship. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're in a triggering stage, you are in separation mode and your twin and you are not in union. Now, I'm not saying that they can't trigger you while you're in union, but this video is for those that are in separation, okay? Most of the people that are with their twins in union that are being triggered are handling it the best way that they can possibly. But if you're interested, you can also listen along too, because this will also benefit you as well, because I was triggered inside and outside of my union. Now, I am still officially, quote unquote, according to man's law, married to my twin. However, to my twin is immoral, does not appreciate the sanctity of marriage, and so therefore have went out of his way to trigger me in so many ways. And I'm going to give you guys some examples. Okay. I personally have, this is the first time I've ever shared this with the whole wide world, but Spirit has put it on my heart to share this with you. I have struggled with infertility issues on and off throughout my marriage because of hyperthyroidism, which is a condition where you have like an autoimmune, situation to where your immune system is not working properly. And so my immune system basically started attacking my thyroid. Okay, bottom line. And because of that, the thyroid is what regulates hormones. And due to the irregular hormones, it was very difficult for me to keep a pregnancy. I had no problem getting pregnant, but to keep the pregnancy was the issue. And because of that, it caused a lot of rift in my marriage. And so, long story short, we ended up breaking. And the first trigger that I experienced was all of my friends and family were coming back to me, telling me that my husband told them the reason why he left me is because I wouldn't give him a child. That was the most triggering message that I have ever heard from anybody in relations to my marriage. It already had heard that I had 3 miscarriages. And with all the miscarriages, after he left, he was very insensitive about the fact that I at least tried to provide a child and carry a child for him. But unbeknownst to, me getting my thyroid regulated, he was a contributing factor to why. Stress is the number one reason for why women have issues with thyroid. Another is birth control. I was younger. I took birth control because I followed the crowd. I didn't want to get pregnant because, I was in school, yada, yada, yada. I took the pill. I took the depot shot. And, 6 months later, I had what I thought was a panic attack, but it was a thyroid storm. And I started having issues with my thyroid, not realizing that birth control contributed to why I was experiencing such symptoms and reactions in my body. So, as an adult, I carried those symptoms, and I have struggled with it, even, being a natural doctor, but I've regulated my thyroid since then. I nourish my body and feed the thyroid the proper nutrition that it needs and nourishment. And so therefore my thyroid is healthy at this moment. But all throughout our separation, my twin would always tell me he was going to get someone else pregnant. Another trigger. Why would you sit up there and tell me that when that has been the issue? That has been the reason why we have separated. So that is just one of my backstories that I'm going to share with you. And here recently, my twin, I don't know if it's the truth. I don't know if it's a lie. I don't care. But he told me that he got someone else pregnant. Now, hindsight being 2020, he's the most financially unstable person that I know. I have a vehicle that we both are on a contract with and I co-signed for that has really truly been my biggest regret. I asked him to remove my name from the vehicle and he utterly has refused. He tells me he's going to do it. He lies a lot. And so my credit score has been impacted by it. Now, plenty of times I have thought, well, why don't you just pay it off? And then he won't have that to hold over your head. But in the grand scheme of things, one thing that we cannot do, we cannot try to solve and resolve everything for our twins. These are their lessons. These are their karmas. And this is the thing that you have to understand and overstand as you navigate on your journey. This is a soul journey, a journey within self. All right. Now, your twin, if they want to be a part of this journey, fine. If they don't want to be a part of this journey, you have to release the karma between the two of you. And I'm going to share for the very first time how to do that. When you release the karma, there's no more triggering. Whatever this person says, whatever this person does, it will roll off of you like water on a duck's back. Trust me. Okay? The first thing that you need to do, a lot of people practice Hooponopono, and I've shared that with you guys on a couple of videos ago, where you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Okay? It doesn't matter what order, okay? But release that person. And you know what? You don't even have to talk to this person, okay? You could call upon their higher self, which is what I did. And you can tell the higher self, thank you so much for the lessons. But at this point, I no longer need to be triggered. And I don't want to have a cycle of more karma with this said person, whoever your twin flame name is. So I want to let you know that I love you and I am releasing you. I am releasing you to your journey. Thank you for the lessons. And that's how you release karma. It is so simple, you guys. We always want to over dramatize things and make things so hard. That is the most simplest thing that you could ever do, is once you release that karma, you're no longer going to be triggered because that person and your contract ends. Now, there is a caveat. The thing that ends between you and that person is not the twin flame contract, but it is the contract of the karma, which is all the baggage and all the mess that you've carried around from lifetime after lifetime, incarnation after incarnation, into this sphere of existence. Let that shit go. Stop carrying this baggage. Release it. All right? And for those of you that want to even go a step further, I offer a shamanic healing called the Violet Flame that gets rid of all of the karma in all directions, time and space, all universes, parallel universes, all time directions, past, present, and future, for now and eternity. Okay? It gets rid of all of your karma. Now, I will warn you that you can pick up more karma and create more karma between you and your twin by continuing to engage with them after you already know that they are a karmic twin and that they're triggering you. So, just to recap, in order to stop the triggering, release the karma. I already gave you the exercise on how to do so. You call upon that person's higher self. You let the person know, I appreciate the lessons. You have to have gratitude for the lessons, because if you don't appreciate the lessons, all you're going to do is transform them lessons and that karma into another relationship, and you don't want to do that, right? You're ready to set your path before you straight, okay? And be on an up and up and attract someone that is a higher level soulmate or better. All right? Let's not be obsessed with the fact that we found our twin flame in this lifetime and they're showing us everything. They're mirroring everything back to us, but we're ignoring what they're mirroring back to us. And we're saying, okay, I don't care if you mirror this back to me. I still want to be with you. No, you have to do the work. You have to figure out what they're mirroring back to you so you can work on your inner child wounds and traumas. Okay? That's the name of the game. That is the purpose of your twin flame, is so they can mirror back to you what needs to be healed. Now, with hindsight being 2020, when you finally healed from those wounds and you're ready to step forward and move above and beyond this union and to continue on your ascension path, then you're ready to release this person. You have to, because if not, you're going to remain stuck. You're going to keep getting triggered. You're going to keep getting hurt, and you're never going to heal. You have to heal. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to heal. You healing you also heals your twin, because I can guarantee you that if they are triggering you, there are things that you are also doing that is triggering them too, because you guys are perfect mirrors. You are a perfect mirror to each other. You definitely are mirrors to each other's soul. And notice I didn't say souls, because it's only one soul. Okay? So I hope that I have helped some of you. This will be very beneficial for you to take the edge off, because a lot of you are like, oh my God, I just don't know how to, I don't know how to go on from this point. That's how you move forward. All right. On this journey, you have to do spiritual things. And like the Apostle Paul said, for those that know much, much is required. You cannot continue to keep doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting a different result. Thinking that, oh, if I remain faithful, then my twin will automatically snap out of their darkness. Okay? They will burst through the gates of Hades and they'll come into the light and then they'll be the perfect twin. No. My twin is a dark, evil twin, and I don't mind saying it because it's the truth. All right? I know about duality, and I realize that that was his soul contract with me, and he chooses to still work his dark side. I am not going to entertain that. I don't have to. I released him. I released the karma, and so therefore, I feel better. I'm able to live and navigate through my life. A lot of people ask me, how are you? Case in point, I had a twin flame come to me. I had 2 twin flames come to me yesterday. I did a reading for both of them. And one of them, she's an African, and she asked me, how are you able to not be with your twin and you're married to your twin? Like, don't you still feel hurt? And I said, I used to until I released the karma. Once I released the karma, I don't feel that sting anymore, and I no longer have that desire to be with someone that's going to hurt me. I start looking at it for what it is instead of what I wanted it to be. And I hope this has helped some of you. All right? I'm going to go ahead and leave it at this. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness, and so